going to talk to you about a product from Jamaican Mango and Lime, and that is their black castor oil, and this is peppermint scented. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the product and ingredient and tell you guys why I definitely would not repurchase this. My name's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. I found out about this company from a YouTuber years ago, and I apologize because I cannot remember which YouTuber it was. And then when I was in Sally's one day, I saw this and I decided to get this. I do not have a lot of hair, so I have very low density hair that I've shown you guys before. I do not have any hormonal issues. I just don't have a lot of hair. And I had just given birth, so when I get pregnant, my hair, just stays on my head, and I have this nice hair, and then it falls out, and then it's just not very good all around. But this is just the way my hair is. And Jamaica Black Castor Oil, JBCO, is said to be very beneficial for hair growth or hair regrowth or stopping hair loss. So most people have heard of castor oil and all the benefits that it has. And some people say that the black castor oil is more potent, and other people say that's kind of BS. I decided to get it. I saw it at Sally's. I checked out the ingredients. They looked awesome. I figured, why not? I'll get it. It was on sale. So I got it, and I've used about this much. And then I started looking more at ingredients. So when I first got this, I quickly looked at it, and I was like, okay, I recognize all the ingredients. It looks great. I'm going to get it. I know now I know more about ingredients than I knew then. So I'm going to read to you guys the ingredient list. And now what they have done is they have used the Latin words, and then in parentheses they have the colloquial or common vernacular words. So I'm going to read the common ones. Castor oil, soybean oil, peppermint oil, carrot oil, sunflower oil, and grapeseed oil. That sounds fantastic. And you can break this ingredient list down into two categories. You have carrier oils. An example of a carrier oil is olive oil or coconut oil. Those are carrier oils. And then you have essential oils. And most carrier oils, you can use directly on your skin. And then you have essential oils like this. This is an essential oil. You should not use this directly on your skin. Even tea tree oil and lavender, you need to dilute it with a carrier oil. So looking now at this ingredient list, the third and fourth ingredient are, so the first and second ingredient, those are carrier oils. The third and fourth ingredients are essential oils, and the fifth and sixth ingredient are carrier oils. Now, there are three possibilities with this ingredient list. So let's look at the first ingredient list, or it's the first possibility. Let's pretend that according to INCI labeling laws, legally speaking, companies, brands, formulators need to list the ingredients from the highest amount to the lowest amount. So if this is correct, if you have 2 carrier oils, 2 essential oils, and 2 carrier oils, this is correct. That means there's barely any sunflower, which is the 5th, and grapeseed oil, which is 6th. There's not a lot because essential oils need to be diluted. And the dilution rates vary. But if I'm going to take this, for example, they say dilute it to 3 to 5%. So if peppermint and carrot together make 3% or 5%, then there's even less sunflower and grapeseed oil, meaning that there's barely any of that in there, and it probably doesn't matter that much. So that's the first possibility, is that this is a correct label, they're following the labeling laws, and there's just barely any sunflower or there's barely any grapeseed oil. The second possibility, if this is correct, is that there is not the correct dilution, that they are using way too much peppermint and way too much carrot oil. Okay, so that's the second possibility, is this is not diluted correctly, if this is the correct label. The third possibility is that this label is simply not correct. It's not in the correct order, and that peppermint oil and carrot seed oil should be at the end. Those are essential oils. They should be used, for scent and therapeutic value, and those should be at the end. 3 possibilities. But as it stands, I do not believe that this label is telling the whole story. That's the first issue that I have with them. The second issue that I have is reading the Latin, and I apologize, I'm sure I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, but sunflower seed oil, they have called it an oleoresin / canola / and they've used the Latin name for sunflower, helianthus annuus, I believe. This ingredient does not exist. And I wrote to them. I put it on Facebook because I like using Facebook because you can kind of get the community involved as well. And if you're sending them messages, you can see if they read it. So I wrote it on their Facebook review, and I said, what is this? Because this does not exist. An oleoresin. So what an oleoresin is an example is frankincense, vanilla. These can be oleoresins. They are resin, which is kind of like the extract that you get from a tree that it's sticky, and an oil. So an oleoresin is usually used for scent. And canola is canola oil, right? You guys know canola oil. It's not the same as sunflower oil. They are very different. So they are telling you that there's somehow the sunflower has an oleoresin, which it has essential oil. It's similar to an essential oil. It also is canola. It has canola oil, and it's sunflower seed oil. I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, this ingredient doesn't exist. So the possibility is that they've just royally screwed up. Or another possibility is that there's hidden ingredients in here. There's an oleoresin of who knows what, because sunflower, you get sunflower seeds, but you do not get sunflower essential oil. You just get sunflower carrier oil. And there's, like I said, there's canola oil in here. The answer that they gave me was, yes, their ingredient label is correct. Do you have more questions? You can email me or email us. And I decided not to email them because I knew that this ingredient list was not correct. They've either royally screwed up the dilutions, they have invented ingredients here that don't exist, and I'm going to link below to a couple things. I'm going to link to my blog about this. I'm also going to link to Amazon because I encourage you guys to do your own research. I personally would not repurchase this product at all, and labeling is just one of them. The second thing is there's so many additives to here. If I were going to buy a Jamaica black castor oil, I would buy a different brand. And I'm going to link to the brand that I have heard good reviews about. And you can check it out and compare. So I want to hear from you guys. If you have used Jamaica black castor oil or JBCO, what brand do you like? And also, I want to know if you've ever used this brand and what your opinion is of it. So please let me know in the comments below your opinions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.